Hi guys, and welcome to another session of Honest Talk About Women, where you'll learn tips, tricks and strategies on how to navigate the minefields of dating and relationships. Don't forget to like button, subscribe to the channel, and also comment in the comments section. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you've got a story you want to share with viewers, you can email me on my email address listed below. Okay, let's get right into it. This one is a viewer's story, and here it goes. I'm 35 male, and my girlfriend, 27 female, suddenly wants to move out for a while because she has lost attraction to me. Should I just end it? We have been together for 4 years, and the last year our sexual relationship has been very rocky. When I have tried to talk to her about it, she has just said she is going through some things, stress, depression and loss, which I respect, and I've given her space. When we have talked about it, she has made it very clear that she doesn't know what it is, and it's not me. Other than that, our relationship has been amazing, loving, and we have even talked about having kids and getting married. This weekend, she came to me and told me she wants a break to move out, but keep dating and being exclusive. She even said she had been thinking about ending it. I feel like this came out of nowhere and I was very surprised, but after talking for a while, I realized she has been holding a lot of resentment in regarding to sex. Now I'm not sure what to feel. She still lives with me and is looking for an apartment. I need some advice, please. Should I break up with her, or is the living apart something that could work? It's so hard to let go of the future we had planned together, and I do still love her. Okay, a couple of things that stand out here, guys, is she has lost attraction to me. Have you put on weight? Are you out of shape? Are you not your usual self? Are you going through a negative phase, a dark phase? I don't know. There doesn't say much in here about your physical nature, but she's lost attraction to you, and if she's not attracted to you, it's very hard for someone to have sex with you. So let's get that straight. You've been living together for 4 years, so it's not a walk-in, walk-out relationship. You've had a tenure of term, but there's no sex life on a consistent basis. And when she talks to you, she says that it's not you, and she doesn't know what it is. And sometimes it's to do with stress, depression, and loss. So she's trying to soften the blow to you, basically. And she no longer has that burning desire for you. What might be my advice? Once she moves out, there's a good chance she'll just eventually fade into the wilderness, and it's over. To be perfectly straight to the point, unless she has a burning desire for you, she's looking elsewhere. And I say it time and time again: a woman needs to have a burning desire for you. All my long-term relationships, the woman has had a burning desire for me. My current relationship, the woman of 6 months, the woman's got an absolute burning desire for me. And that's crucial. Without that, there's very little chance of regular sex. So I would suggest counselling. You know my views on counselling. If there's not two willing parties, is a complete waste of expense. I'm not a big fan of counselling. One, I went through university with people that wanted to become counsellors, and the most screwed up people I've ever come across. And two, it can become a bit of a victim session with one party complaining how unfairly they've been treated or what annoys them the most. So unless there's two willing partners willing to change, then counselling is good. But if there's not, it's a waste of time. But in this situation, I'd say it's over. She's not attracted to you anymore. Maybe you need to go to the gym, develop those apps, get healthy. I'm not too sure what your physical frame is like. But having said that, she's not attracted to you, doesn't have burning desire. You need to move on. So it's hard. 4 years. You had your perception was a future together, marriage, kids. Ain't going to happen. So it's over. Rover. So you got to split up. And don't get petty about things and try and get revenge by taking all the valuable stuff. Be professional. Be realistic on the value of stuff. A lounge suite that you may have purchased out of your own money for $5,000 may be worth less than $1,000 now on the second-hand market. Be realistic with what things are worth. I've seen countless couples split up and they argue over the most insignificant items that are worth less than $500, $400, $300, and they're paying lawyers to argue at $400 or $500 an hour. So don't go down that track. Be generous, be professional, move on. I remember my first marriage. I wanted. This is very similar to what I went through in my first marriage, but the roles were reversed. I wanted time out of my marriage. I wanted to call it off. I had a very tough wife who had very strong negotiating skills, so I offered her to move into one of our rental properties. Got my construction crew at the time in to do the kitchen she dreamed of, the bathroom that she dreamed of, and fitted it out with furniture. Basically, any renovations to the rental property, you'd get it back long term when you eventually sell it. So it wasn't money being wasted. Whereas for the furniture, just set her up nicely, get her out of your hair. And that when she moved out, even though we agreed to exclusivity, I knew it was over. There's a number of factors why I called that marriage off, but this is very similar to your situation, and she wants to move on, and it's just best to let her go, unless she has a burning desire for you. It ain't going to work out, and that's the challenge. When you do date again, you got to find a woman that absolutely adores you, and you adore her, of course. You both have a burning desire for each other. Unless she has a burning desire for you, she'll be calculating all the time about what's her best prospects of jumping ship, and what's her current market value, sexual market value, and what can she get. She's got to have that burning desire for you, so she's not looking elsewhere. So that's it, guys. Yes, the relationship's over. Move on. One door closes, another one opens. You'd be quite surprised who's out there. You've got to look hard. I know the dating market's highly competitive, but if you're going to go out and start dating again, you've got to get yourself in shape. I don't know whether you're not in shape, but if you are not in shape, you've got to get yourself in shape. You've got to have a great mental attitude, be positive, be in the right frame of mind, and have good mental health, because there's nothing worse than dating and you wear your heart on your sleeve and you're just talking about your previous relationships. So you want to be fresh, optimistic, and positive about the future if you want to attract like for like. So good luck. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to buy Alpha Dating. It outlines all the red and green flags you need to know before you go into a relationship. Don't forget the like button. It all helps with YouTube algorithm. Until next time, take care.